on a day-to-day basis, I manage planning applications for a range of clients across various sectors. So anything from market-led residential development to affordable-led residential development, commercial projects, science and tech, healthcare, education. A really varied mix, which obviously makes every day quite interesting. Every site has its challenges, and every sector equally has its challenges too. So keeps things fresh.
So how did you get into planning in the first place?
I was quite interested in the built environment at an early age, and I then took an undergraduate degree in town planning at Oxford Brookes University, and then did my masters at Oxford Brookes as well, and then I went through the kind of graduate scheme at Bidwells, and here I am now. Kind of worked my way through the company since then.
What A levels did you choose at school?
I did geography, pretty common for planners, business studies, English, and English literature. Yeah, what was that?
So you say how varied your work life is and how you managed to work on lots of different projects. Is there one project you could tell us about that was particularly inspiring? Or?
Yeah, I can. So at the onset of the COVID pandemic, there was a lot of government funding released to help build new accommodation for homeless people, to kind of bring them off the street and give them a help in life. And I led quite a few planning applications for those types of uses. So effectively, I was responsible for bringing those bringing those applications together and getting them through the system and to a permission as quickly as possible, and within the funding timeframes and all the associated constraints with that as well. So that's quite one of many that I'm proud of, but those especially, because you can really see the tangible impact that has on many people.
Can you tell us about the future, where you see the future of the planning industry going? Because a lot of the students attending this event won't join the planning industry for 5, maybe 10 years. So it'd be interesting to see how you think the social and economic factors are affecting the industry.
Yeah, I think there's been a need for planners for some time, not just in the private sector but in the public sector as well, because, as I say, the kind of political outlook is always changing, and it kind of needs planners ultimately to help navigate not just the political side of it, but also all the physical constraints of sites, and to, as I say, steer developments through and to kind of make sure that they're hitting all the right notes and delivering the things that communities need ultimately. So I think in the future, in 5 years' time, there's going to be the role for planners is only going to elevate.
What did you know about the planning industry before you started in your job?
I was aware of it from a relatively early age. I did kind of work experience at sort of A-level time to kind of, as I say, I was interested in pursuing an undergrad degree at that time, but I did do a little bit of work experience then just to help focus myself really and kind of really sort of help to affirm that was the route that I wanted to go down.
Where was your work experience?
It was at a local authority in Norfolk, actually, is where I'm from. Yeah, so just a couple of weeks, and it was a really big help for me. And I say, I'd always encourage, I think, students coming through to do that work experience at an early age, at local authority, at private practice, or at a developer, or whoever it might be, to get a good flavour of how different practices operate.